Hello, my name is Badi Omara and welcome to Cybersecurity Framework presentation. I will be looking at the current cybersecurity environment. I will start with the development process of software development. We are looking at the first step as gathering the requirements. Then we will look at the design of the software, the implementation, the verification, and finally, once it's released, the maintenance of that. The paradigms within this area, we're looking at defense in depth, putting in place multiple layers from the very word go into the software, and the zero trust, the thinking that no user or any system is trusted, whether it's within the network or from outside. So everything is treated with suspicion unless it's proven otherwise. We're looking at information and configuration management, especially patch management to update the softwares, access control, and encryption. Then the systems involved in this delivery, we're looking at endpoint protection, network security, application security, and data security to protect data. The risk management best practices involves identifying potential threats and vulnerabilities, assessing the impact and likelihood, implementing controls to mitigate the identified risks, establishing standards and frameworks, and then continuously monitoring and reviewing uh, the risks and risk levels and risk acceptance and transfer with the understanding that we cannot control and mitigate all risks. Cybersecurity best practices and framework, we're looking at some of the best out there. Look at NIST series, look at 2700 series and the CIS controls. These are some of the standards that have become very popular in the management of data and security as a whole. The common workflow, the diagram here shows the details. It's basically a visual outlay of the process, how decisions get made, and we're looking at from the highest level to the very lowest level of business management within an organization. The needs for compliance, of course, we're looking at how to conduct regular risk assessments, controlling access. Organizations, of course, need to put in place mitigation measures to reduce the impact. If there is any occurrence, um, we're looking at systems and information integrity, uh, information security management, risk assessment and treatment, and security policy as a whole. When we come to the card industry, of course, we're looking at PII and what needs to be put in place to uh, detect all the vulnerabilities and make sure they are not vulnerable and check them thoroughly. Um, we look at HIPAA requirements as well as part of the compliance. Um, Protecting patient information, very important, and the integrity of financial reporting, putting in place SOX controls and IT controls in this area too. And the same goes for the Grant-Billy Act about the integrity of financial information. Now, the elements of a software assurance, maturity model, we look at governance, design, implementation, verification, and finally the operationalization of this model. And so here we go into detail explaining how they work and why they are very, very important to the functioning of any security uh, software development model. All right. Thank you so much.